Three, two, 1, 0. Let's go. Part 2, January 14th, 2024. My name is Kazon. I'm in charge of the K Factor.
Beat money.
Look, we just finished up with January the 14th, 2023. This video is going to be for January the 14th, 2024. Once again, we are sitting at now 37 degrees on a clear night here in the Gulf Coast. My name is Kazon. I'm in charge of the K Factor. If you have any questions or concerns, you can reach me at kazon@gmail.com. That's all you need. My first name, Kazon, Kaazon @gmail.com. If you want to get the old K Factor, a cup of coffee, a cigar, a cup of tea, oatmeal raisin cookies, I mean, anything. $, Kazon Senior. Kazon Senior. Kaazon, capital S, little R as in railroad. Shout out the phone calls from prison. I want to go ahead now and run my disclaimer. And then it's time to dive in. No long introduction. The copyright disclaimer reads as so.
Beat money.
Under the disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, this content is used for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights belong to their respective owners. And that is our disclaimer. Again, we're sitting at 37 degrees on a clear night here on the Gulf Coast. Pensacola, Florida is where I reside. It is 9:36 p.m. We are working now on part 2 of what it was that Nesto was thinking in 2023, what was going on in 2024, both January the 14th. It is today, January the 15th, 2020. That's the record. Let's go. Shout out to phone calls from prison. Shout out to the K Factor justices. It's you guys.
Hello?
This video contains
Beat
2
money.
calls made on January 14th, 2024. The links to the calls pertaining to these conversations will be in the description and also at the end of this video. In this first call, you will hear Drake confront Nesto about some things that he heard in the jail calls. Take a listen.
You sleep over there?
Hello?
You sleep?
I'm laying down. What's going on, Ernest?
Good. The folks, they want you to call them because they said they got something to talk to you about.
Say that again?
They want you to call them because they got something to talk to you about.
Right. What they got to talk to me about?
I can't talk about it on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, so they want to talk to you.
Well, I just text you. I called them and told them to call you.
They did.
Huh?
They just did.
Right. Because I want to talk to you. And I know you can talk on. I know you can't talk on the phone. So this call that she just dropped today about me when you made the call to her the other day. What's going on with that call now? I'm gonna ask you first since it's all bloggers.
Okay, refresh me on the call.
When you called her and told her you came and got me out the woods, you ain't messing with nobody no more but her. Thank God for her. She said I'm an idiot with a truck driving company. I should know your character. All that stuff down.
2023 is Sonya hanging out with the lawyer, telling Nesto shit all late. Lawyer been talking to Shirley. Shirley was talking to the lawyer. Nesto heated. Sonya heated. All that's going on in 2023. And he was trying to get a bond. He was trying to get a bond. Okay. All right. Now, a year later, after 2023, same day, January the 14th, 2024, his partner, homeboy, running brother, homie like, all that, about to get on his ass.
Okay. Well, that call was probably because at the time I was trying to get a lawyer, and what was told to me that my character, that nobody didn't believe in me no more. That's what that came from. If that's the whole conversation that you heard, is that what you
Right.
heard?
It's whatever you right. Whatever you shared with her, it's on the internet. It just dropped today. I came and got the nigga out the woods. The nigga asked me about this. Oh, goddamn. Okay.
Okay,
So,
go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you have to say. I want to make sure I hear it clear.
I mean, that's it. I mean, it's the call. It's the same thing you said to her.
I know what I'm saying.
I
That
got
what
all kind of calls today. I mean, about have you heard what he said about you? So, since it's publicity and that's what they do for publicity, I just want to know.
no. All I said was,
Did you say it to her?
what I said to her was at the time, she said, well, he said he can't do this, do that, and they can't understand why I'm the only one doing this and that for you, and they know your character, and they know you didn't do it. Why is nobody's not helping you? And what I said, but I don't think I said nothing too fucked up about you. I know I didn't.
It's on the call. I heard it for myself.
You were bullshitting when you said that. Or when you let her question you down on that. What was she gone crazy? I mean, like, had she had maybe need to tighten up that ponytail, horse tail, mule tail, donkey tail, whatever tail. I'm talking about keeping a buck now. She running shit. So yeah, I don't blame your team. Let her run it then. How dare them sit back and let her talk shit and pop off? Your friends, your family, and you for that matter, and definitely not Mother Shirley. Oh, y'all don't mean a shit to that girl. Nothing. And then you been pillow talking with her about your boy. Go ahead, Dre.
They want me to hear from myself.
Okay, well, I don't think I said nothing that fucked up. So whatever I said, I probably said out of anger or hurt, I probably did say it. I'm not
But
gonna
wait,
say I did.
right. But okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But when you're talking to her about what me and you done been through for 20, 30 years, that's the part that I don't understand. Who is she?
Well, first of all, I don't think I'll talk to her like that. Did you hear me?
Now you playing dumb now, Dre, talking about who is she. You got to go back and find my video I did when I put Dre ass on the stand for being in the limelight. He wasn't acting like no real friend of Nesto. The chat, the bloggers and them had to soup that boy head up. Uh-huh. Had him asking Nesto some shit over these damn phones, knowing this stuff being recorded. That was suspect to me. I'd have hung that shit up in his face just to show his grass is green.
Me on the phone say that? Now, if I
Yes,
said it,
sir.
I said it. If I said it, I
Yeah,
said it. But if I
yeah,
said it, I said it in
yeah.
some other kind of way. I don't think I said it that fucked up. So did
Well,
I
I
say
don't
it
have to.
fucked up?
I don't have to make nothing up. I mean, it's on the internet. They're gonna get it tomorrow, and they're gonna tear it up. I mean, like I said, she just released it today.
Who is she?
Who is, huh?
Who is she?
Which means she.
You say somebody released something. I don't understand what you're saying.
The people that released the phone calls.
Okay, so they released a phone call today. Did you hear the whole conversation?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. Okay, so
Okay.
what the conversation was stemming from?
You. If you already don't talk to her, I'm sure she's
I
already
have
told
not. No, she have not told me. That's what.
you. Okay.
I don't.
It's you and her talking.
Yes.
I heard it for myself.
Okay.
So I'm just asking you, just want to hear from you. Because I just got off the phone with you the other day. You never mentioned nothing about that. You
No,
didn't
I
say
didn't.
nothing.
No, I
You
didn't.
said, because you told her that she came and got me out the woods.
Hmm.
You told her that my ex-wife told me don't call you no more. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I probably said
And
that. Yeah, I probably said that. Yeah.
you ain't no probably in it. You said it. And that's all.
Okay, but go ahead. I'm listening.
But here's the thing. When you venting to her, you mad with me or upset with me about something for 20, 30 years that you can't come and talk to me about? You know that they
No, because you were acting funny. Funny acting ass.
listening at the phone calls. You know that they twisting stuff like it is. So you go share it with her, and you let her tell you that you should have hung up the phone on me. That I'm an idiot with a trucking company.
I didn't hear that part. Now I didn't hear that part.
Okay.
I didn't hear that
So
part.
so you think I'm just sitting here lying on you and her?
No, you ain't never. No, you ain't never lied to me. No. I didn't say that. I said I didn't hear that part. I didn't.
It's everything. You said that you was frustrated because you just got off the phone with them other folks today, and I'm questioning you about that. I just asked a question to tell you what was going on. I'm not trying to. I'm your friend. I thought I was your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you was on some slick shit. And you also a ex-convict. You know those calls are being recorded too. And you on the phone talking about taking that man, getting into your Audi and y'all riding so he could tell you about them children and animals and shit on them open phone line. Oh, partner, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. Hold on.
You Nesto's boy.
Hold on, sir. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't like to. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If I'm coming, I'm coming. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. If I got a question, I got a question. You say that's always been my character. So if you didn't like me asking you the question, if I'm concerned about it, because I'm shocked, 'cause I had never heard that. I ain't say you was guilty,
No, you never said that. You never said that.
but right. But y'all saying that I should know your character. Okay, it's messed up. I mean.
I get it.
Mm.
I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Oh my God. I'm so sick of this internet shit on over the damn thing.
Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
No, well, no, you don't have to listen. I mean, I just, well, I don't have to ask you, have you said it or not? I know you said that's your voice. I heard the conversation. Because everybody called me telling me, listen at the call, what you're saying. I'm like, huh? So I just want to, I don't know if they twisted it. They might be using your voice with this artificial intelligence stuff. I just want to know whether it's you that told her that. And that you having a conversation with her about what went on with me and you.
Well, I don't really think I really said nothing like that.
You said it.
No,
You said it.
no, I'm saying, I don't, if I said something like I must have been pissed the fuck off.
Okay, what you pissed off about? That's what I don't understand. But whatever you were pissed off, you could have said, well, Dre, we just chill out. There's a lot going on.
He shouldn't have had to tell you that. You was on some slick shit. Ain't nobody backing down from that. Your whole tone. You reneged on the very thing you said you didn't like at one time. And that was us brothers getting up into this conversation, adding a man goddamn motherfucking view to it. You understand? I'm talking about the brothers them come step up in here. I'm talking about the ones been married 7 years, 5 years. I've been married, I think, about 23, 24 years. Man, you understand? Men. Men now. I ain't say we Moses. We ain't Jesus. We ain't Mark, Luke, John, Peter, Paul, David. That was some bullshit David did too, but anyway. Kazon's truth. Over there is where we do politics, religion, genealogy, history, law, social studies, so on and thus forth. But for right here, hey, partner Dre, you feeling some type of way. Because Nesto confided with that right there. Although you being free, you got in the limelight there for a minute. You got people, you done met one lady, she done told you to, you need to make that right with your boy. You lied on him. Said he said something about his wife, about him not loving his wife. He ain't never say that. Oh man, somebody catch that video. Go find it. It's in there. Can't think of the title. It's something dealing with Dre ass going to the stand. I put his ass on the stand too. I ain't care who liked it. He was on some slick shit. Nesto got a weirdo ass camp. Allegedly, I think. Maybe that's not nice. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm just saying. Saying.
Told you everything Shirley called me. What you want me to do? You want me to lie?
No. This call came from when I was trying to get me another attorney. That's that phone call. They didn't tell me that. They didn't tell me that what this was about. They didn't tell me none of this. I didn't know nothing about none of this. So,
okay. Well,
there's something.
It's gonna be. Well, one thing about it, you ain't gonna be able to take it down and erase it because it's gonna be on the internet. She just dropped it, so you can't. She can't deny it. You can't deny it. All you gotta do is just play it back.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get them to play it for me.
So, and I'm just like, damn. I'm like, damn. And it's not, yeah. And you know what you, did for me. What is this Sonya business about what you had to do? I mean, we ain't never bragged about what we did for each other around nobody. To nobody.
No, this is true. I think, you know what? If you listen to the conversation, And you probably did.
I done heard it 2 or 3 times.
Okay. That, I just want to make sure I said what I said. If I said something out of wrong place, you already told me.
Right. And let me say this. Shout out the phone calls from prison.
Okay. But if I said something, I must have been very, very upset or something I just could not understand. It's something triggered me off.
Okay, the Nesto responds to Dre, but I don't understand what triggers you out because I've been asking. Okay, you call me and you want me to drop $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, and you don't want me to ask no questions.
Now you're supposed to. It's you.
When have you ever went and dropped any money at Butler Tire, any of these buildings, and then asked them white folks no questions before you gave them that money?
But I know your character, so I know that. That's
Okay. All right. Yeah, that one took me for a loop there. And you can let your girl know I'm far from being an idiot. You did try to clear it up and say, nah, he ain't that now. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Because that didn't make no sense to me.
Okay, well, all you got to do is get her to play it back for you.
No.
Tell her I'm far from being an idiot. I've been in business a long time.
Well, first of all, I want to know why would they say that? And if they say that, it's a reason why.
They defending you.
Okay. But they
defending you. Right, but you allow them to speak on your partner's behalf while you vent to them. And you say all you got is her.
Okay.
Okay,
I apologize to that. If I spoke out.
Nesto, that's
Hold on.
hold on. That's effed up. Because I know this call, so I'm gonna be careful with my word. That's effed up because out of the friendship, out of the 20, 30 years that we've been friends, I don't see her come and go in your corner. You don't see her come and go in my corner. I don't see what you've been through. You don't see what we've been through. We ain't never fell out about no damn woman. And we ain't never let no woman came between. What I really want to say, I'm not going to say that. And we ain't never let no woman came in between our business.
Dion said it though. According to Sonya, you talking to a married man on the phone. He didn't trust her. And she was a B to the I to the TCH. That's what she said, Dion said. Dre, you like me. I can't. Not my style. That's an easy way out. That's when a brother can't make an argument. He did blank. You blank. You B. And 10 toes down. Make an argument. No, baby. No, listen, man, got that all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Smooth with it. Right now, Ray on hot though. So Nesto been talking to her, telling her what Dre say is him and Nesto's business. And it is fair to say, Dre can say, it does appear. I'm talking about she was drawing a wedge between the lawyer and Shirley. Okay. That was the first ground attack. Dion, I say by the time he got to round 2, he wasn't buying it. That'll come up though. That'll come up later. Let me let these two finish.
Business. Even when folks have came and said stuff that was against your character, even when it was on the street, I'll let you know. I will never let nobody talk about you. I come to you myself.
Absolutely. So let me get out this phone and straighten my motherfucking business because I didn't know that.
Well, it's nothing to straighten. You don't
No,
say
no,
it.
no. I'm cool. If I say it, I say it. If I say it, I say it.
Nesto responds to Dre, and these same folks that you saying making money, they finna take this shit and run with it. And which I don't care either, but like I said,
I got it.
I ask questions just because. No, man.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't went off. Somebody, then he want me and him to go ride so we can talk, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I know exactly what it was. I know exactly what triggered me off.
Oh,
What
you
triggered me
remember?
off was when I first got that.
Do you remember? You remember? Do you remember the time?
That charge. You understand what I'm talking about? That's what triggered me to fuck off right there.
What they got to do with me and what you done for me?
Because in my mind, at that time, when I told you I didn't do that shit, you say that throws you for a loop. I mean, that's exactly what throws me off. And if you look at the date of that call, that's exactly when that was around.
That's okay. That's fine. Nesto. But if you go back to the time when you telling this girl all of a sudden that you just met about my business, about when you came and got me, I told you the reason why I done it, while everybody was saying everything else. I gave you the raw truth on the way home in your Bentley when you came and got me while I did it.
Right. But we ain't got to do all this on the phone. We ain't got to do all this. I apologize. You're absolutely right.
But I'm like, why is you telling her that?
You're absolutely right.
So now you got people now in the blog are like, they want to know who the hell is Camille is. Me and her been separated.
Hold on. I never said these folks' name.
They got her name on there. They trying to figure out who she was. Her name was missing.
Yeah, I never said her name.
Okay. So I'm like, okay. Okay. Me and this woman been out the loop 15, 20 years. But I'm saying, I didn't say you. Right. When a name came up, the bloggers want to know who is Camille, because they never heard that on your side. So they don't put the two and two together. Now it says Dre ex-wife. But we trying to waking up the dead. I mean, that woman don't moved on with her life. Even if she's listening that this is getting back to her, you only have to bring this up. And even if she didn't want to call me, that was fine. They all say that when they mad.
I got it. I apologize.
I'm really. When I tell you that I'm shocked at you right now, I really am. I can't believe that. I can see if you were telling Shirley this. I mean, why they don't know me like that?
No, they don't. Don't nobody know you like that. So I understand. Not a problem.
And then she also say, well, that's the one that you was trying to get me to talk to her girlfriend. I didn't want to talk to her girlfriend. Not that idiot there. I'm like, damn. Cool. She just asked me for the money a month ago. That's not cool. But it's okay.
No, that's not cool. I'm going to call you.
I expect the other folks, the other cats out here to do that, but you.
I got it. Everything you said, you're absolutely right.
Anything, you've always been able to come and talk to me for 20, 30 years. What you talking to her for? You should just pick up the phone and call me or wrote me a letter or however you want to communicate with me and say, Dre, listen, this is what happened.
You was in the limelight by then. Yup, yes, you were Team Shirley. You didn't want to keep it there. You got personally into the case. Not unless you just seen something that just baffled you. And yeah, you were limelighting at Nesto's expense. Your partner, your boy, your homie, bam, and all of that.
As your partner, I don't appreciate you asking me that. It made me feel. He should have said that.
He shouldn't have had to say that.
You can't get no other woman to validate.
No, it wasn't like that. But you shouldn't have. Like, you were tripping out, man, on them questions. I'm talking about if you his friend, his partner. You gonna ride with him to the end. All 4 of the tires got to be flat. Okay.
Our friendship, how she can't tolerate nothing from me.
I'm just listening.
I know you are.
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Oh man, this shit is never ending. You're right. It is much. It's too much. It really is.
It is.
I didn't ask to be brought into this. You know what I do for a living. I didn't ask to be. I didn't ask to be brought into this. I'm not into YouTube. I'm not into all of this. I never have been. I'm associated with this stuff because of my friendship with you. You do know that, right?
I absolutely do.
Then she done went back and told Sylvia the other day the same. Another thing that pissed me off too. Listen, I was on the phone with you the other day. I was telling you how that lady Sylvia, that be down in the courtroom, how when she talk about you, that woman prayed for you. And no matter what they be saying, she keep things pretty much cordial. I've never really heard her say nothing out of pocket. You know what I mean? And you said I liked it that. And I said that.
That's enough. That's enough.
And then you went right around and told her.
That's enough. No, I didn't. That's enough.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because she got right on that show that same night and said, Andre said he's finna come and do an interview with you. I ain't never talked to her.
Who said that?
Your folks said that.
Coach. Don't play with it, boy. Coach.
Yeah, Andre said he's gonna come on here and do an interview with you. I ain't even talked to her. I never said I want to go and do that. I said if I would interview with anybody, if I had to defend your character, her show would be the one that I would go on because she's the one that's life's liquid. I can't even get my damn words out. I'm so goddamn pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I like her style. How you gonna up there and say, yeah, Andre said he's gonna do an interview with you? I ain't tell you that.
Wow. Okay,
I heard it.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Shout out to phone calls from prison.
This next call is with Sonya and was made immediately after Ernesto hung up with Dre.
Hello. You get through?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
He pissed all over.
Well, really?
What are you talking about?
Want me to play it for you?
What?
Want me to play it for you?
No, he done gave me the whole scoop. He said I dogged him out, and I don't think I did.
You didn't.
He said I dogged him out. He said that I told all his business out there.
Oh, because he was out in the woods.
Yeah, he said that you said he was a stupid truck driver. He said you bashed him in the head like that.
I said idiot, but I didn't know him. I just was like, from what going off of what you said, I was like, well, maybe he's an idiot because I play it because.
Yeah, but I never told you he was that.
Huh?
I never told you he was that.
No. I was going. Not you saying he was. No. I was saying from what he did. That sounds that it's idiot. That's what I was saying. I didn't say you said he was.
He hot right now. I mean, he'll talk to you. Maybe he'll talk to you now, but right now,
he can't be. Listen, he can't.
See, that right there was one of your vital mistakes. You kept sending this loose, hot ass. Can't sit down. Need to go sit your. I'm talking about. Go sit your ass. Anyway, you want her to speak as if she's you, and she ain't got no stripes up on her shoulder. She don't have no stars. No, but she ain't. I don't. And she still got the patch. She ain't even worked up to the brass yet. But you keep sending her to get in contact with your male family members and whatnot. And you, come on, dude. You knocked her off on the second day. I mean, Maybe it just come like that, you know what I'm saying? But come on, man. You keep sending her to talk to your male comrades. I think is a sign of weakness. She has a like. There's I don't know what you doing, bro.
Be hot because what you was going through and where you was at, and the fact that your friend was supposed to think some type of way, and he was talking. You know what I'm saying? So that was a reaction to.
I told him that, and I
Yeah,
said something triggered me off. And he
the
said,
fact
no,
that
no.
right.
But I figured it out when he got to talking just about it. He said that he didn't know he couldn't figure out how to defend me.
No, he was saying when you got to take a ride together after, I
That's
can't
what he was
believe.
talking about. That's what he was talking about.
Right, taking a ride together, and then he was like, I can't believe. I remember the phone call, but I played it today and I heard it. But, and it was just, I said, well, he should be more concerned about your character and not what people are saying.
Yes.
And I was like, is this the same person? Because I didn't, know what friend it was at the time. And I was like, is this the same person that drive a truck and supposed to talk to the sister? And he was like, yeah.
He's hot.
He shouldn't. The thing of it is, and what kills me with people, that they don't understand how a person, when you're sitting in jail and you know you didn't do it, and you're not out here breaking the law. He know how it is because he's been there before. He's been there before in two situations.
You need to call him in because he ain't.
See, right there. There you go again with that. Call him. You just got off the phone with him. There's nothing else for her to. Well, you a strange fruit there, boy. Strange fruit. Strange fruit, I say. I kid you not.
He ain't fucking with me no more.
He mad at you?
Yeah, he mad. He said put the business out there to you and you're a stranger. He mad. He hot. He dirty hot.
Well, you was just saying that you was there for him, and you remember because he kept trying to put the wife in the picture, and you was like, that's dead in the water. She said she don't want me to.
That's all she worried about. I mean, I guess she's fair there. I guess she being fair. Anybody that's Team Shirley is absolutely not Team Sonya. I don't think she likes that too well. Don't.
To call you no more to call her, just like when his wife said the same thing to you about him. That's what she said. Then we started talking about his son and all that type of stuff. But that news that just came out about the whole R thing. So my thing is, if your bestie for 30 years, but women think different than men. Guys are so general. If your bestie did not, like how I came at you about it, like I called you, you called me and I was like, I'm going to read this to you, but I know you ain't do this shit. I know this is all trash because I just met you a year and a half prior. So, I guess you was feeling like, how can this person who just met me, who really don't know me like you know me, say this, and then you say what you said. So your conversation was more hurt than trying to shit on. You get me?
He don't get that. He don't see that.
Yeah, it was more you hurt and crushed that the whole world and all of this stuff is out here and going on and all of these lies are being told on me in my life.
And like Dre said, he could have just said that then. That's how you felt. Could have just said that. Damn.
Totally, every part of it is fucked up. And then to add that conversation on top of everything, you, my boy, you know me, and talking about we need to go for a ride because you need to talk to me. Like, what? That's how it was. That's what you was, That's what I got from it. And I was just like, well, if he can't think, if he's going to go by rumors and that, I was like, he's an idiot. Like, he sounds like a kid more than a grown man. That's what I said.
Then he said about the part that...
Hold on. What's it say?
Something about y'all got on got on something the other night, and when they're talking about he's supposed to be doing an interview or something, and all that, I say, what?
He's supposed to do what?
He's supposed to be interviewing, doing an interview.
Right. The one when you text me and said that he'll do it with the girl.
No, I say he would like to do it with the girl. He like her. He like her style.
Yeah. That's who I'm talking. That's who I'm talking to. That person, the infamous chick.
Yeah, and he got hot about that.
What did you get hot about that for? That was from you. So he didn't say that to you?
Man, what I'm saying.
Or he didn't want to be mad about something else because he.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's say that. I don't know. You know him better than me.
That's why he didn't answer the phone. Now he answers your phone call.
Hold up.
Now what?
Now,
I got you on one phone call talking about Drake could just go and pick up another mortgage out on his house and give you the money. He could just take out a second mortgage. Man, this girl is off the freaking chain. Not too bright neither, but she cute, according to Nesto.
now he answers your phone call right now. I had to get off the phone so I can call you back because right now it's like
I'll talk.
it's like I don't have no motherfucking hope now. These folks terror. They done tore everything down.
I'll talk to him.
Now I'm just being straight up, and I can't let my mind get caught up as of. See what the devil trying to do is trying to divide me from everybody. He didn't do zero. And I'm not a fool. I know what that is. But I can't let my mind get caught up in this shit. Because that's what's going on right now. Talking about the lawyer shit and he brings all this shit up. This is not the time to talk about.
What part are you talking about? Which lawyer though? The dude paid one, the goofy one, or
I'm
you?
talking about the new one and 15,000, 10,000, all this other shit.
Who got 15,000? Oh, the new one. He said he ain't got it. So anybody talk to him more about it?
No, that ain't what he talking about. So, that gonna be leaked to it. I you know what? My life is fucked up. I just got a fucked up ass life.
You may have a point there. It is a good possibility you could really be on to something there. All because Sonya is your head coach. That's what you get.
For real right now.
No, on that end, yeah, but the other situation is looking better. That's all I'm saying. And that's what the criminal side, all that criminal stuff is what's more focused on. Getting that rid of and getting all that, everything that's going wrong out.
You don't never want to hurt the people that you care about and love.
And about the cases, what's your remedy? You're always telling Nesto, oh, the attorney, he's doing this. He's working on your case. He's doing this. He's doing that. I'm going to make you contradict yourself, though, before it's all over with. You come back in the same breath and say, oh, he didn't do anything, which is even more evidence. Something fishy, allegedly, could be spot on. Fishy is going on. You get my drift?
That I'm not going to do. And it making it seem like that's what I'm
I don't think he's going to be mad for a lifetime because that was just you venting because...
No, it's like men like women too now.
I know they are, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, well...
If you look at what you were going through and to hear that and the predicament, and this is what it is. And people have to look at everybody's point of view to understand why things are said or why things, move. You just got arrested in July out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? And why can't I get bonded? And then a week later, they slap a charge on you. And a week later, they slap another one. And a month later, they slap another one. Then they do the article. And then in January, they come with this out. You know what I'm saying? And everything is like, what the fuck? After one after another. and then that the top it off with a cherry, they throw that on top of the other bullshit, and then people in your circle is supposed to hold you up when shit like this, especially when everybody in the circle is saying, "Oh, I know he didn't do it. That's not him. That's not his character. He's innocent." So if he's saying that, but your action is showing me like y'all acting like I'm guilty. That's the actions that's coming, because if I know I'm not out here breaking the law and I happen to get arrested on a lie, on some bullshit, why would my people leave me if they know Sonya wasn't out here breaking the law? So she didn't bring this to her, you know. So, you know, it's one thing if I was out here reckless doing stuff. That's one thing. And even when I was out there doing reckless stuff in my 20s, my whole family was there. You get me? My dad bought me out. My lawyer, you know, had my back.
I got that.
Right. So
I'm 60 years old and I have nothing. And this is what he mad about. Oh, you just saying that you told her that you ain't got nobody but you. He talking about you.
I know, because the commenter was like, Sonya just pushed everybody away so it could be with her. I'm like, I don't talk to these people like how what's going on. I said, now him and Dre, that was them two on the phone first. I ain't had nothing to do with that. That was their conversation. I was just like, and that again had nothing to do with how you felt about it. I was just listening to you. That wasn't me coming to you about something he said. That was you coming to me about something he said. And I was like, well, don't worry about it. Move on. You know, he'll come around. I'll talk to him. And then when I did talk to him after that, remember, me and him had a long conversation, and he got a better understanding of not so much of, but how, you know, like, you know, you got to go by character more than, you know, listening to what a person says. You got to understand the character of the person that you know, and not what somebody run and tell you. So me and him talked for like an hour on the phone, and we kind of went through the case and everything. And he was like, "Oh, okay, you know, da 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 da." I didn't think so. I didn't think that was what it is. I just couldn't understand how he got here. You know, give me that.
Well, here's the thing. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Nobody cares nobody about destroying somebody else's motherfucking life. They don't care about none of that. So I didn't ask for this shit. That's all.
No, he wasn't doing anything in the streets that prompted this.
You didn't ask for it. Sure didn't ask for it.
How you gonna put Sonya first? Shirley didn't ask for that shit. Shirley the one didn't ask for none of this bullshit, boy. You got your mannerism. You ain't no, boy. You ain't no female guru. No, I think they do have you overcharged on some things. I think so. If you'll fold a goddamn Sonya little ass, Erica probably would have knocked them noodles out your head, boy, talking crazy about her. But yet, you gonna name Sonya first. You ain't asked for it. Shirley didn't ask for it. Nobody did. Nobody did, Nesto. In case you didn't know.
When family asked for it, this shit is ridiculous right here. So what I'm saying is, please call a man, text him, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I'll call him. Would you stop it? I'll call him.
This is my friend. I'm fucked up right now, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
Because that's my best friend.
Well,
that's my best.
This thing, I don't really give a fuck what them bloggers talking about. They ain't shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why you just didn't tell her to shut up? That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Or her little child acting ass. She a fucking minority. Now, that's a minority right there. Me qualify it. She's a minority. We learn over here. Huh? The state or condition of a minor, infancy. In some law dictionaries, they have the word infant, childlike. That's the true definition of a minority. And that is what Sonya is. A damn child.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm an innocent motherfucker, man, sitting up in here like I'm dead some shit that's so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't do. So I can't sit here and make nobody believe shit. I just gotta keep fighting and keep going. But the other shit, this clown shit, I can't even have a conversation and at all.
no, everything right, because everything gets thrown out there, and now the jail calls is coming out there. Come on, you worried about that? No, I'm not worried about that because prosecutors on all the phone calls. So
It's just not fucking fair.
It's a little bit, man. Boy. Sonya, you with this deep thought shit of, oh, the prosecutor's on the phone anyway. See, I know the prosecutor's on the phone listening anyway. You don't remember shit. You don't be remembering that. You done admitted so many times out your own mouth. Did you hear what I said? I said you have confessed and admitted things out your own mouth to prove you slow as hell. There's more people. His jury is listening to this. Allegedly possible. Some elbows that he may have could have had rubbed up against. They done tucked their elbows in and look like they in a track meet running down. Although Nesto is accused of these crimes, Sonya, if didn't nobody tell you, I think Sylvia tried to tell you. I think so. I think I heard her on there one time trying to tell you. But you, Sonya, ma'am, you are Nesto's weakest link. I kid you not. Your child acting like ass, little minority.
To me, I'm not even.
it's because you can't voice anything because the public get it and then they screw it around, and then it's not illegal conversation, it's personal conversation, which if the prosecutor who cares, right? Because it's not illegal. What I'm talking about is just personal conversation. But the public is trying to be nosy and be all in the personal because they trying to make their little money and make.
Well,
I'm just it's all like TV.
That to me is just like if I said something dirty and nasty about you and you here helping me.
Oh, they said that too. They were saying that. They said, Sonya, that Nesto said that you were on the phone call that you was talking about me to Dre, and you were saying that I wasn't that bright and that I was something.
Hold on.
They were saying a whole bunch of stuff, and you need to.
Now he finna put his defense attorney hat on. He finna defend that shit. It's okay that he done talked about his wife to you and then allow you to talk about his wife. That's all cool. He don't see no harm in that. And you, that's why them sister bloggers got on your ass, girl. And one of them, she was hoping your ass ran up. Two of them was probably gonna get on that telephone and press some buttons. Man. But one of them female bloggers, not too long mentioned by you at that time, she was hoping you ran your ass up so she could have washed them dishes with your ass. Huh? Ponytail and all.
You need to leave him alone.
First of all.
Wait a minute. Sonya, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. He finna defend this thing for you and him. Just give him a second. Shut up. He gonna take care of that. Let's go.
You ain't gonna never hear that motherfucking phone call.
Listen, did I mention it to you? No, I ain't said shit about it. I thought about it. I ain't looked for it.
Hold on. That's the first thing a motherfucker put out. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't never told nobody. No, because I'm going to keep my motherfucking mouth shut. Now, here's the thing.
I know what you do say. I know what you don't say. You just, when they be trying to go in on me, you'll be like, nah, I don't say that. That's all you'll say, is to just not say that.
No.
And that's fine.
Well, here's the thing. My thing is this right here. I ain't got to sit here and try to act like somebody that I'm not. I'm not going to do all that. And like I told him, if I said it, I said it. And if I said it, I was out of anger or something happened, something triggered me to fuck off.
Right.
For me to say that. And if I said it, I said it. I do apologize, and I did apologize to him. But that shit don't mean nothing to him right now. That shit, it don't take time.
I've never met a man. And I'm talking about, I've been sitting here thinking hard. I ain't never met no brother where it was all right to talk shit against his wife, but he forbade you to say anything about his side chick. I've never met one. I'm not saying that there's not any out there. It's not what the K Factor saying. I'm saying I've never met nobody on some old humbug shit like that before ever in my natural born life.
And I do get that part, because he's a man, I'm a man, and some men got, like y'all got women codes, men got men codes too.
Right, exactly.
So, if I did say something, I did say it, and
he just don't want his business out there. I think that's what's going on.
I don't.
And that's how what you're going through. So that's all it is. He going through what you was going, like what you're going through now. I don't need my business out there.
He said it. No, he said it. He said, "You're right. This shit is too much." He said it. He said it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a fucking lot.
It's a lot.
It's a fucking lot. This motherfucker's head got way worse shit I got going on, and they ain't getting this type of treatment at all.
Nope. And it ain't going nowhere because they keep releasing phone calls. So that was the one girl. Well, like you know, I said, girl, listen, that ain't the point. I said, because every time they release a phone call, somebody goes and do a show about it, and then that person do a show about that show.
Like I'm doing now. And as one of my chatters told me, not none of the Supreme Justices now, not none of the K Factor justices, just a stop by said, you late. I said, bingo, you hit the jackpot. I am running, or was running, about 2 years behind. I was. I'm not now, but I was. I really, really was. My whole intention of coming into this was going to be through, the YSL trial that was going on at the time. And I ain't going to lie, I don't give a hoop about the participators, because at the end of the day, even in that situation, Donovan Thomas didn't never get no justice. Never no justice. You know, the Negro bad about that from time to time. They'll make the victim the bad guy and the assailant the hero. All at the same time, to their own people now. Harvey had came in around that month of July of 2023. I'll say it again. It was on or about the 4th of July. Either it was right before they set off for the what y'all might call the 4th of July weekend. July 4th is my anniversary. 23 years, 24 years this year. Yeah, 24 years. I got married on the 4th. help my people out. They may not then have anything to do with that 1776 party, but if they needed somebody to come support that's 100% 10 toes down on its people's side, you come hang out with me and Mrs. K Factor and hang out with us. That was a little 6 months pre-advertisement. Back to the scheduling program.
So, and then that person do that show, and then they release another phone call, and her phone calls are getting, let me show you, the views. Stop. And these are white people that's doing the phone calls.
What?
I mean, you people. She did it 3 hours ago, and she got 10,000 views, and that one just released 3 hours ago.
So it's white people now.
That's white people that's releasing the phone calls from prison. Is white people.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Okay. So
Yeah, but 3 hours ago, and they got 10,000 views.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, so like I said, and that's only it's not going anywhere. That's the problem. You know.
That's the government. That's the government right there. I know what that is.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. So it's it's whatever at this point.
Well, that's fine. I mean, fuck it, man. It is what it is. I ain't doing shit wrong.
To only focus on the criminal stuff and getting that stuff, squared away and resolved. All the other stuff, he'll be upset, and then but like I said, nothing's going to matter if he gets sunk with this criminal stuff, with this criminal crap. So
that shit fuck with me right now. I mean, I just don't like.
I know.
I know it do, but I'm still, you get no mercy from me, son. But you still didn't take that same amount of energy while you allowing her to pop bubble gum about your wife, bro. You shouldn't have these other people, grown folks, coming out here trying to teach you how you supposed to allow or don't allow, and who to allow, or who damn sure better not come out they mouth about what was at that time your wife. You bobblehead ass boy, you.
Around, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it. So.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well.
She responded to the allegations finally.
What?
Talking about Sammy.
Yeah, she went to church today and did it.
Oh, did she?
That's what they do.
It just dawned on me that reads January of 2023, but this was actually 2024. I'm gonna have to write and shout out the phone calls from prison to see if that was a typo. The information is on point. But this conversation was a lot different from the one from the actual 2023, January the 4th. But anyway, it could have been a typo. Nevertheless, let's keep moving.
Oh, she's gonna go to church and try to make a response to her dating that dude.
That's what she did. She's talking about the white people. If the white people do it, there ain't gonna be no problem.
Mhm. Oh yeah, we can't move like white people move.
Yeah.
I know they didn't think otherwise.
Well, yeah. So yeah.
Especially.
And those other people are not white. Stop being disrespectful. You're not black, and them other people are not white. They're European. Damn.
The way they run the court, they should know. They stop. I'ma beat you.
So yeah. So I didn't know all that. I just got hit with a whammy again today. I feel like I'm starting all over again today. That shit feel like fucking death, man. Yeah. It's like
We just have to focus on the phone calls and just clearing all of that stuff up. That's the biggest thing. You know, that's your lifetime friend. This is not gonna end your friendship. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. That's not gonna end your friendship. And this ain't going nowhere. So it's gonna do whatever else until you go to court and that's over. Then they might feel like, okay, it's a wrap. You gotta go to court in order for this shit to die down.
That shit ain't dying down no time soon. Rich, I don't really.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You gotta go to court because if you go to court and everything come out like it's supposed to, then what's the
Nesto. Hey, listen. To be honest with you, sir, before we get ready to get up out of here, your coach, she single-handedly is pushing for this matter to go to court so bad. Do you hear me, sir? She wants your ass up in that courtroom in front of polka dot, zebra stripe people, polka dot people, rainbow people, green, navy blue, yellow, black people, orange people, beige people, white people, cream colored, caramel. It don't matter. She wants your ass up on that stand. She wants you up on that stand. I just don't see you, bruh. Hey, listen, and this goes even for Shirley. I heard her give you some props. Now, it could have just been some wife's talk, but I believe Shirley kind of realized maybe early off. That's why she ain't mind your ass easing on off as much as you used to ease off. You retarded as hell. Uh-oh. Can't say that. Allegedly. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. He's slow. She's slow. They slow. Mentally challenged. Temporarily El Tardo.
you know what I'm saying? What's the gist of it? It's dead in the water. It's like who gives a shit at this point? You know?
Nothing's dead in the water. In one breath, you're talking about how crooked the system is and how they're often, all the time sending innocent people to jail. And at the same time, you telling him to go, hey, get up there, take that stand, and do what? Get his ass embarrassed. See, I know you won't even be there because he got a soft like tissue coach. You be capping like you about that life. You ain't about that life for real, for real, for real, for real. Now, you might have some of them sucker ducks fooled. But the rest of us, I'm talking about grown folks with their heads screwed on. I'm willing to even, I'm willing to take a man or a woman to 37 years old. Got a better head on their shoulder than you. You messy. Should have got your ass up out of there. You should have never even got involved with that one finger you always got up at your damn nose with your little loose ass self. Loose woman. A loose woman. One of the most dangerous things on the planet. Some old loose ass woman. Popping from man to 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 man. So if you came next door to Alabama, them Georgia peaches would have got on your ass though. Cause I love the ATL. You hear me? Yeah, man. I love the ATL. Some of the most jumpingest parties in my lifetime took place in the A. That's the A. Featuring them Georgia peaches. And then you got this Ohio dust down here playing around, encouraging you to get this shit on up in the courtroom. You trying to dodge every bullet. You didn't see how she is diabolically opposed to what you want? You ain't see that? Man, you ain't no motherfucking, like, you a Captain Crunch. You captain of the Crunch team. Man, let me hit this play.
I'm not guilty. All that shit's dismissed or gone away. I'm good. Y'all keep talking about that little shit y'all talking about. Because, like I said, the bigger picture is your freedom. That's it. Everything else you worry about when you get out. Right now, there's no life if you're stuck in there. You got to just really focus on that. Focus on
right now. He's my partner.
That's all I say to people when they be trying to. I'm like, y'all stop bringing up the daughter, stop bringing up the wife. The only thing that's my concern is his freedom. I don't give a shit about what all y'all trying to do. He's just using you. I said,
and that wasn't your concern. Freedom really wasn't your concern. It sounds good, but you bring up too many things too often, too much, and little focus where it should be if you were going to play that position. I'm talking about cream puff that man's team. You in that damn mouth. You in that mouth. Talking. And 98.5 of the time, you ain't said absolutely nothing. Period.
First of all, he in jail. He got to use somebody. Can't nobody in jail. You can't help yourself. Somebody has to help you. So it is what it is. He has to use somebody to help him. Yeah, but he's just gonna dog you out and say, okay, whatever, girl. He's just a user. Not just doing this.
That's the main thing that was getting under your skin. You want to see could you pull it. Your intention was to really go up on social media and just brag to everybody how you just took Shirley Strawberry's husband. Shirley older than y'all, both. Both of y'all put together couldn't fuck with Shirley. You did. And here's the beauty of it. I think we done heard enough of this. Here's the beauty of it, though.
They say this all the time.
I'm going to tell you this time. And I still maintain all the time. And to this very date, Shirley ain't never whatsoever brung you up. Period. Not to Nesto. Not to none of the bloggers concerning you. It's like you is non-existing to her. And I love that about Sister Shirley. I love that. I like that. I dig a style. That's showing maturity. Taking personal responsibility. Not handing somebody over the keys to your life. She can give you no wiggle room. She said nothing. Mention you. Didn't even send a message. You have nothing on record. Even you tried to put it on the record that it was a possibility. It was due to the infidelity. She didn't even do it then. My girl, Shirley. You go ahead, baby. This girl right here ain't talking about shit. Shirley, let me show you. Shirley, she ain't talking about nothing. You understand? This is with your husband. This with your ex-husband. threw his whole goddamn on case away that you paid for, Shirley. It all went down the drain with that. And then she'll get on the phone with another man talking about doing things to her. Who's the her? Sonya. Why who's the you? Ernest Nesto is in jail. You remember? We'll bring it back up later, another day.
I get this all the time. Run while you can. Da 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 da. You know, he talked so bad about you when he was on the phone with Trey and Dion, and I was like, okay, I didn't even.
That man, didn't you already cover that? Man. Nesto, this your game. Look, I don't even have no interest in no rolling barbershop, cutting hair, none of that. But I think if I did, I'd have pulled right upside your business and put you out of business. Because you ain't too bright, boy. You is not too bright.
Look for what they was talking about. I'm like, I don't care what you're talking about. Like, I
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I haven't never played that yet, but I am. Yes, you do. I tell you what, that's how you standing on that. Hey, Sonya, you stand 10 toes down on that? I think I'm going to challenge you.
I don't care.
I'm going to challenge you on if you care or not. We're going to challenge you. Let me run that by the justices. I might need to write one of them female bloggers. So every time I want to get into the deep name calling, I could just refer you over to them. Let them deal with it. It's better when it's sister to sister. I wouldn't want to make it look like some 53-year-old man, even though you older than me. You older than I am. Up in here playing.
I really don't care.
Close to y'all 60s. And it's 2026, January. I'm finishing this video early, 5:15 a.m. on January the 16th, 2026. It was my intent to go back to January the 14th of 2023 and 2024, which I have done. Just to get an earful and a reminder of where things were at that particular time in January.
So.
And I've still never once, the 14th, I don't recall any calls on the 15th or the 16th. Not that there's not any. I don't recall any at this moment. Nevertheless, in putting that to the side, it don't change the fact that boy is still, even with a 35 plus 10 year law legal experience person as you, Sonya, he still is waiting on a bond.
Yeah, I see one thing. I bet you pick that phone right now. He gonna tell you straight up, I ain't never talk bad about you. So I ain't gonna get that.
I ain't worried about it. I'm
just saying how
this is what they kept trying to say. Well, Dre's team, Shirley. I'm like, he's supposed to be. Why wouldn't he not be? I mean, that's his wife. He's never said anything bad about his wife. So why wouldn't his friend? This is what they're saying. He's like, when y'all was on the phone, I guess, talking about the wife and then what you had said, and that's messing up your situation or whatever. And, they was trying to say, Dre's team, Shirley. What they try, it's certain angles that groups do, right? So one angle is, it'll never be you, it's always his wife. He don't love you, he don't want you, he wants his wife. and Trey don't like you.
No, Sonya. I think I'm on your side. There was something that Nesto was infatuated with you about. Even before this little jail thing. Once it was established, he drove one of them great big ass goddamn Greyhound buses down to Miami to come see you. No disrespect to some of the justices. Now, they said that Nesto had other business. He was going to Miami regardless. And maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. But he still, in my opinion, was infatuated. And I heard him say your type was never really his thing. But once he went there, he wanted to come back. And see, Nesto, although he claimed he pimped tight and is not, it never dawned on him, you've been jumping man to man to man for a long time. And anybody would do. Anybody. Beige people, green people, yellow people, white people, black people, dark purple people, purple, light purple, orange, a little bit of red, navy blue, winter green, forest green people, like a camouflage jacket people.
You Trey likes you, why? And I be sitting there like, I don't care about any of that. So y'all sound crazy because
See, you shoulda. That's why I charged you a long time ago. You definitely wasn't no mistress. No, you're not a mistress. Actually, fuddy duddy. Be honest with you, fuddy duddy. And you're loose. And I would have been suspect of a female that's always got that one finger up near her damn nose, like she's smelling her finger or something. What's that all about? Ew, you got the cooties.
all I care about is him getting free. That's the focus. If he goes back to his wife, I don't give respect on him. There's no pressure. I'm not doing this with the hopes of you better be with me. Like that's not how I'm built. You know, so
Yes, you are. You know that breakfast face? I'm sorry. It's not called a breakfast face. What y'all call it? Egg on your face. Remember all them egg on your face speeches? That's how come I could tell and know. See, Nesto didn't never understand the severity of these calls out. He heard it. You done played some for him. He's had conversation with other people on his team about, but he never really got a chance and hasn't had a chance to see it, to my knowledge anyway, from our vantage point. Tell you something else too. The very fact that you was trying to tell him, so you got Nesto mixed up with the bloggers. It's okay for you to tell the bloggers what you don't listen to. You ain't listen to no call. You'll read the title. Somebody might call you up and mention something. But as far as you listening to them, you don't. At least that's the picture you was trying to paint. Well, it should have dawned on Nesto, if anybody should have been on top of it. Shout out the phone calls from prison. She can't mess with y'all. Shout out the phone calls from prison. And even after you participated in recording him at certain times, it never dawned on you, ma'am, that you, Sonya, you the one that's not cut like that. On the for real. You're not.
Say to me first.
Right, he wants to get that off.
He
Okay,
got
that's
it
good.
off. He got it off, and it was well deserved for him to get it off. So he got it
Oh,
off.
that's a whole nother phone call.
He got it
Hopefully
off.
you'll be home when they release it.
I mean, he right. He right what he's saying. He fucking right what he's saying, but I'm right too. Both of us right.
Y'all both right, because under normal circumstances.
Light and dark cannot occupy the same space at the same time. You both cannot be right. Somebody's right and somebody else is dead up wrong. Isn't that the truth of it?
She would have never said that. It was just your life was fucked up in that moment.
Man, what you talking about?
Because PCFP was one fucked up thing, and then they come up back 6 months later with a fucking charge. Who the fuck would not be just a hot mess and just be like, wow, like what kind of support am I getting from everybody that I deal with on the street?
Exactly.
But again, everybody knows how to deal with it or how to support a person that's going through something like this. It's a trick to all of that. You've got to just,
Man, he say I put his business on the street, but he said the shit all the damn time. So what the fuck?
But he wasn't saying that maliciously. He was just saying because what he was saying about the wife, and he was saying just like his wife said this about him, it's the same thing about what my wife is telling him. That's all you said. You just compared the situation.
He cut the phones off. He get ready to call. He get ready to cut the phones off. So I love you. So please let me know that you talked to him tonight. Ring that phone off.
Pushing her up to call your boy. Weak ass boy. You's weak. You weak. You weakness. You done called them. What you need her to call them for? Your spook-eyed looking ass self. You're a weak man. I'll tell you that to your face, too. I don't care about you being taller than me. I don't get none of that. You're a weak man. Encouraging your chick to call your boy. And your boy don't F with her. He done told you. He team Shirley. He ain't finna sugarcoat it. Me neither.
Did he pick it up?
I'll text you. I'll call my radio station.
All that text shit. Okay, all right.
I'll
Thank you very much.
All right. No problem.
You gonna what?
I'll text you after I call him, but the text, you'll get it in the first thing you wake up.
You have 1 minute remaining.
All right, so all right. I appreciate it because his friendship is important to me. And like,
I know.
If his friendship is important to you, don't ever again in your natural born life, in this lifetime, ever, or in the next life, don't ever go tell some old side chick that you not too long just met. You don't even know her like that. Because if you did, you wouldn't be trusting her with some of the things in the information, and you claim you be knowing stuff, you just don't say nothing. You claim that. That girl clowned all on you, boy. And your wife. You doofus. You's a doofus. A strangey type of Negro. Monkey chump. Like you said, out your own mouth. You a chain gang. Give me your words now, not mine. Anyway, nevertheless, that's all I have. This has been your back-to-back, January the 14th, 2023, 2024. If we look, discover, or find a 2025, or it comes out that on January the 14th, 2026, we'll see what's the change in the circumstances at that time. Until then, this has been another K Factor production. Oh, yeah, they have been completed. Let's go.
Beat money.
Listen, if you will, hopefully you stay to the end. If it's your will, politely asking, can you hit that like button? If you have not, please, by all means, and you're welcome, subscribe. Most importantly of all, share this with somebody. My name is Kazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. You understand?
Beat money.
All right, an Indian record report. We are sitting at 31 degrees Fahrenheit here on the Gulf Coast in Pensacola, Florida, where I reside. Any concerns, questions, please, kazon@gmail.com. That's Kazon, my first name, kazon@gmail.com. No numbers, no underscores, explanation marks, question marks, plants, none of that. It's kazon@gmail.com. Since I am in Florida, and we're sitting at 31 with a small 10% chance of some snow flurry later on this week. So if it touches your heart to touch me a cup of coffee, I love a good hot tea. Morocco mint is one of my favorite. Ginger plum kind of keeps the stomach settled. Morocco mint kind of keeps the nasal cavity clear of that head stuff. For me, a cigar, just to say hi, just to say thank you, just because you wanted to. $, Kazon Senior. That'd be KAAZ, as in zebra, ON, capital S, little R, as in railroad. Kazon Senior. All behind the $. If at any moment you was on the edge of the chair and you want to get the brother a cup of coffee, but life at this particular time have you with other obligations, I feel you. I support you on that. You take care of what you need to take care of. Always. First, utmost. And don't be having Nestonitis neither. And Sonya manuculus. Don't do it. Don't do it. But no, on a more serious note, catch Kazon's Truth. I think I have a launch period now. Kazon's Truth. Look for it. I get to it, I'll pin it up in some of these. But until the next time, yeah, you know what it is. We dragging Nesto's ass on sight. Allegedly, we just playing. No, we did up for real. No, we team Shirley. He was disrespectful. So some of this is happening. As far as we're concerned, brought it on itself. But we should feel absolutely nothing. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Hopefully we'll be kicking off another live here. Try to get things. There's been a lot going on here in January. A lot. And a lot of people. No, let me not say that. But there has been some people that was here. I'll give you one quick example. A sister that's like a sister to me. A baby sister's best friend. Her and I were together 5 months ago at a funeral. Okay, put that to the side. On the 11th, and oh, by the way, Nesto got some pretty good 2023 and 2024, January the 11th. One of my son's birthday, a sister told, same sister that was with me at another funeral out of town in Texas 5 months ago, told my son happy birthday maybe around 11:30, midday. And somewhere in between that moment and about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, the sister's no longer with us. What happened? I'm not too sure. I can't say I don't care, because I do. But it don't change the fact sister's gone. And that bothered me a little. But then again, no fret from me. I'm human. And if I love, I love. Shout out to my sister, man. Peace up. That love was intact in this life and it'll be intact in the next life. That's all I have.
Beat money. Beat money.